This is Big Rudy Showtime! I eat, sleep, stream. The Rangers and your streams. I eat, sleep, stream. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. I speak all of the monsters I see. I still feel the darkness on my screen. If you blink, you'll miss the jump and the creep. From Angel Grove to horror dreams for all my squad. This is Big Rudy's energy. The show inside your dreams. I'll hype you with the screams. You're locked in deep. I am the late night fever stream. I put your fears to sleep. I'll keep you in your seat. Brutality. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. I eat, sleep, stream. The Rangers send your screams. I eat, sleep, stream. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. And your screams, I eat, sleep, stream. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Welcome to the Big Rudy Horner Show. Thunder crashes, darkness falls. Hear the voices through the halls. Skylight and Shotzi take the stage. Unleashing chaos, fear and rage. Freddy's waiting in your dreams. Jason's hunting by the streams. Art the clown brings twisted pain. Jigsaw's playing deadly games.
Feel the fire in your soul. Hear the crowd lose control. Raise your fists into the sky.
Tonight the legends never die. Welcome to the Big Rudy Horror Show. Into the darkness we all go. Action figures, horror games, emblems and
From the movies to the screen, living out the darkest dreams. Heavy guitars and pounding drums, hear the sounds of evil.
Sitting like a cloud, six of the gate. The nightmare never dies. We are the monsters. We are the screams, living forever inside your dreams. Through the darkness, through the pain, the horror show will reign. Welcome to the Big Rudy Horror Show. Feel the power, let it flow. Scarlet and sharp, silent the fight. Rolling over the endless night. Raise your voices in the crowd. Scream the anthem long and loud. Welcome to the Big Rudy Horror Show. Welcome to the chamber.
Ooh, what's up, everybody? I'm your boy, Mr. Rudy, here live. Welcome to the Big Rudy Show. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who came to my show. So, let's talk about this. A new update. I'm loving up. So, I'm making a new YouTube channel. It's called The Big Rudy Horror Show. So I'm gonna cover horror shows, horror movies, horror cons, promotivity stuff, action figure about horror, and also any video games involved in horror. So everything gonna be like in horror session. It's more like I'm doing like a clip channel, but mostly I'm gonna go live here and check it out all the stuff into my horror show because I just wanted to get monetization so I can go do media and press, so like go have interview with like movie actors or any actors, talk about horror stuff. So that's my goal for that channel. So yeah. What else? So mostly I do gonna cover a little bit wrestling, a little bit Power Ranger, a little bit the Funko Pop news still, and this channel in anime. So yeah, I'm still gonna where is it? I tried to find it, guys. My horror show. Oh, I'm not following it. So yeah, I think I'm following it right now. So this is my new horror show channel. So far, I have 7 subscribers. So this is my new horror show, the Big Rudy Horror Show. So far, I only have 7, and I will drop the link here. So if anybody love horror stuff, yeah, I also gonna cover dead meat here, also, or Chelsea and Scarlett Chamber Horror. I'm gonna go to that channel. So everything horror based. If any of your friends, family members that love horror, just give it a subscribe, and that's it. And let's get to the topic. Not now. All right. Waiting to upload. So mostly I'm gonna cover Birdo, Flario, and other stuff in the horror community, in the paranormal community a little bit. But let's go with my boy Skittle Rampage. So Skittle Rampage is gonna talk about the new Funko Pop is going up in value, and it's fair use.
Your day today, we're back with Funko News updates. Today is drop day and we had so much new stuff. Now guys, as always, if you want to purchase anything new or currently available for pre-order, check out the links down below to the Funko Shop, Entertainment Earth, and Amazon. Now guys, before...
Oh, forgot, that's the next video. So this is talking about like the new exclusives coming up.
Before we're going to get started, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, do you have any characters in your Funko Pop collection that are heroes but don't have any powers? And I'm going to go with Oliver Queen, Green Arrow. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with what's new and did actually drop. So for Demon Slayer fans, we had our new Demon Slayer Infinity Castle collection.
Demon Slayer Funko Pop, I'm going to get everything. Love the episode. You know, it's also an anime horror too, fighting demons. I'm about to get Giyu because Johnny Young Bosch. So basically, I'm gonna get all the characters. So, yeah, man.
Collection. This included Tanjiro, Zenitsu with a glow chase.
Tanjiro, love him. Oh, this one come with the chase also, cause I see the chase version of it. This part in the bottom is gonna glow in the dark.
We also had Giyu, Shinobu, the Pop Premium, Akaza, and Kaigaku. And we even had a Shinobu exclusive, which is exclusive to the Funko Shop. Now, this set did actually drop for pre-order today at the Funko Shop, as well as places like Entertainment Earth and Amazon. I have links down below to all three if you guys want to shop and grab any of these. And of course, let me know out of all of these new Demon Slayer Infinity Castle pops, which ones did you pick up? Personally, in my opinion, I think half of these are worth passing on. Like, if you like Kaigaku as a demon, you know, pick it up for the demon collection. The Shinobu Pop Premium, it's hit or miss for me. I really like the original one that we got, like her first pop. But I think the poison version of her and like blood spitting up is really nice. And then Zenitsu, I feel like, is a must-have. You could replace the old Akaza with this new one.
Zenitsu, yeah. For real. When I go to like anime convention, all the Demon Slayer voice actors, they have a huge line. Cause I tried to get Senato, that guy have a huge line, and Tanjiro, Giyu, you know, Johnny Young Bosch played them. They're all there, but they have a huge line.
And then Giyu is a pass, like in my opinion. And then Tanjiro, we have a million of those at this
Scale Rampage, take it back. Take it back. I'm telling Johnny Young Bosch on you. He will fight you. Just kidding.
point. So most of these are passes. I feel like you could be very selective with this wave and be just fine. But if you're a completionist or maybe you just want them all, really love the movie, grab the set. Okay, moving on for Astrobot fans, we did have a full new collection of Astrobot cosplay. This included Astro with Barkster, Dad of Boy, Machine Hunter. We also have Tooled Up Mechanic, a 10-inch Astrobot, and then an Amazon exclusive of Astro as Atsu. So this collection is available for pre-order now. As far as that Amazon exclusive, if it is available, I'll have a link down below just because Amazon exclusives are hit or miss. Next up for Venom fans, we have the all-new Venom Entertainment Earth exclusive at 9,500 pieces. This features kind of a metallic design, which is really nice, swinging on a web. Again, this is Entertainment Earth exclusive if it's still available, given it's a limited release, and they only get so much of that 9,500 stock. I'll have a link down below if you guys want to check if it's available still. Next up for Barbie fans, we did have the new Barbie Glitter Pop.
I am gonna pass on that.
Part of the Retro Toys line. If you guys
In this video, I will show you an AI tool that will take an image to a 3D model in seconds.
Want to grab it and add it to your Barbie collection. NFL fans, we had our retro mascots line of pops go live for pre-order today. This included the Brownie the Elf, Bucko Bruce,
I'm getting none of them.
Steely McBeam, and Pat Patriot. Batman fans, the new comic cover of Batman Black and Blue is available too if you want to add it to your Batman set. Definitely a really cool mold on this one.
I don't like Batman, I'm being honest. And I have the Flash. Pokemon! Dragonite.
Next up over at the Pokemon Center, a new Dragonite Pearlescent pop did actually drop the other day. I'll have a link down below if you guys want to check and see if it's available still. For Toy Story 5, we had the new Bullseye Flocked Disney Store exclusive, which is
Bullseye! That's a must. Get my little horsey. Of course, my horse.
is available over at the Disney Store now. There's a link down below in the description box or comment.
Disney Store. Some Disney Store are not around that much, but I live, there's one Disney Store, so I might gonna get that.
if you guys want to grab this exclusive. Oh, also, let me know if you guys are seeing Toy Story 5 this week. Bailey's not a huge fan of Toy Story 5. We booked tickets, but I don't know if we're actually going to end up seeing it, so, you know, we'll see. And yes, I'm absolutely outing her in this video. When she watches it later, she'll see this, and how can you not like Toy Story? I don't get, like, I'm not a huge Disney person, as you guys do know, but I at least like the Toy Story movies growing up. Okay, next up for One Piece fans.
I agree. I love Toy Story. I love 1, 2, and 3. They shouldn't stop. Like 1, 2, 3 is good, but I don't know why they make 4 and 5. The new one, I need to see 5. I heard it's really good, but I need to see it. Oh, I can take my brother, girlfriend, kids. They're like elementary and going to be a high school.
So it looks like Brooke is back available over at Chow's Collectibles. They do have the 1 in 6 chance of chase, or they have the bundle where you can buy 6, including that guaranteed chase for $95. This is available over on the Chow's website now, as well as Brooke should actually be dropping on the Funko Shop relatively soon here. Okay, speaking of the Funko Shop, a couple sales and kind of new things did drop. We do actually have a brand new Summer Mystery Vault assortment here. So this retails for $30.
Remember that, and the anime mystery volume, the anime mystery box. Now they have a summer mystery volume. $35. What are you gonna say about this one?
$5, and it does actually include 6 pops. So it goes on to say, a pot of gold awaits at the end of the rainbow. What treasures will you find? Try your luck by adding a $34.99 Summer Mystery Vault assortment to your Funko order online. Each assortment includes 6 collectibles of varying rarities. This means exclusives, I'm assuming. Maybe you could get something decent. These collectibles are about to be retired to the Funko Vault and will not be produced again, so get yours today. Now, let's hope with this mystery box, they actually do a better job of sorting them, because I've had plenty of people send me messages complaining that they got similar boxes, like they ordered.
So remember, like people buying the anime mystery box. People getting the same stuff over and over, nothing new. So if you buy one and you buy another package, it's gonna have the same Funko Pop.
Or 2 of the anime mystery boxes, and they received 2 of the exact same thing. That's ridiculous. You should be getting different boxes every time you order something. All that looked like was they were just trying to push out stock for a mystery box and, you know, make a little bit of money essentially while getting rid of stock simultaneously. They need to do a better job with the quality control, so hopefully they do a better job with this. Now, to tell you if this is worth it, I mean, 6 pops for $35. They normally retail for $15 each. Obviously, there's savings there. But as to what you're going to get exactly is the question, because it says summer assortment. Assortment can mean you might get like an anime pop, and then you might get like a DC pop, and then you might get like a horror pop. You know, it's going to be completely random, I'm assuming. The thing is, though, it looks like this actually qualifies with Funko's current sale going on. At least it was.
So that'd be really good, like a mix-up of Funko Pop. But $35 you have to include the tax, right? So it's $15.15 for 2 pop. That's $30. 4 is $60. 6 is $90. So you save a couple money there. But which one will you get? Ooh, it's saying pick your poison.
Listed down below under all that description. And the current sale going on their website is short sale, big savings. Spend $50, save 10, spend 75, save 15, and spend 100 and save 25. So if you bought 2 boxes of this, for example, you would save $10. You can also use your fan rewards points, or if you have some kind of coupon or whatever. Now though, if you bought 3 boxes, you're spending about $105. However, you're gonna save $25 as long as this sale does actually apply. So you would be getting around 16 pops for like $80 and some change, and free shipping. that's not that bad, actually. And as far as that sale going on at the Funko shop right now, it does apply to a lot of different pops. It also doesn't apply to a lot of different pops. I'll have a link down below as well if you guys want to shop that sale and, you know, see if there's anything you need. Okay, moving on, we had a couple other newer things that did actually drop at the Funko shop. This
Oh, the Jason Voorhees Funko Pop. Friday the 13th. I would get the machete one. The axe would look really cool too. See, it's 15 bucks. Buy one, you save more.
included Banana Man, a Funko exclusive. We also had the new Friday the 13th Jason Pops, the regular one, as well as the Axe and Head exclusive. Then we had the new Cyclops Wasteland Target exclusive available. You can also find that one in stores now. And the new Avatar The Last Airbender Funko Minis are available too. Something else in stock now at the Funko shop includes the 10-inch chopper with Rumble Ball. I have a link down below if you guys want to pick this up. And
10-inch Funko Pop, the giant one. 40 bucks. For me, if they're like a giant like wrestling one, I will get it. Or any anime, I will pick up. I know they did one for Pokemon. I think it was the Great Ninja.
Add it to your One Piece collection. Next up for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans, a quick update on the Jotaro and Star Platinum 2-pack from Amazon. So it does look like for some people, it is actually shipping out earlier than the original delayed date in July. As you can see, the date here states June 19th, and it should be shipping out this week. Though some people's orders are still delayed, showing a July release as well. So I guess some people's orders are still delayed, and then some are shipping out early. Super weird, but check your emails, you may get an update. Next up, I want to let you guys know of a current deal on Amazon. I have a link down below if you want to, take advantage of this. And it is actually where Amazon Prime is giving a free 6-month trial to new signups for young adults around 18 to 24 years old. But you also get 5% cash back.
Damn, 18 to 24 years old. Sorry guys, I'm not 18 or 24. I'm old. I'm like 30, gonna be 2 more years. This year I'm gonna be 39. Dang, I'm gonna be 40 next year. Damn, I'm old.
And then after that 6-month period, it's $7.49 for a membership versus, full price. And why I wanted to mention this specifically is I think it's a pretty good deal for, younger people who are looking to save a little money or, take advantage of a deal, as well as if you order a lot of pops or order a lot of things on Amazon, you'll get free shipping for a while. Next up, an upcoming drop over at Funko includes Atlas here, part of the Toy Story 5 exclusive line here. This will be dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. PT. And it has 9,500 pieces. It'll be open to the public, no lottery necessary, so you should be able to grab this pretty easy. Next, for Winnie the Pooh fans, we have first looks at a couple of Five Below exclusive minis.
Ooh, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh Bear, Tigger, Eeyore, Rabbit, Piglet. Really, why you know all the Winnie the Pooh character? Okay, guys, I admit it. As a kid, I watched Winnie the Pooh. Me and my sister. I love Tigger. Tigger is my favorite character. Eeyore kind of funny too. Rabbit.
Here. This includes Winnie the Pooh. We also have Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore here. These should be dropping in the coming months. Check your local Five Below stores. Mob Psycho fans, we have closer looks at the upcoming common set, including Mob with that chase variation, as well as Reagan there, sharing over from an Instagram collector. Looks like these might be hitting some stores a little bit early, so check your local retailer stores. You might be able to find them. Well, guys, that wraps up your Funko News updates for today's video. Again, check out those links down below in the description box or pinned comment if you guys need anything new or want to take advantage of any deals right now. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell for new videos in the future. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord.
So what do you think about all the Funko Pop coming soon? Were you gonna pick up them, I might pick up the Demon Slayer one, or you're gonna get the mystery box. Come with 6 Funko Pop and pay $35 plus shipping, and like I would say guess $45 around there. Are you gonna pick it up? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, see you on the next video. Peace. All right, I find the next one will be Dead Meat, and Dead Meat have a special guest. You know her. So we're gonna have Dead Meat have a special guest. It's a female wrestler. Used to be in AEW, now she's on WWE. Talking about their favorite horror movie. So it's fair use.
What do you think?
I think we're dead meat. Real dead meat.
Go ahead and laugh. If I ever find a little bastards in business, they're dead meat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Your Favorite Scary Movie, the show where I talk to people about their favorite horror movie. My guest today is the inaugural AEW TBS.
You know, there was a couple of years ago, you got James, and you know, you couldn't talk about
champion and one of the most compelling professional wrestlers working today, Jade Cargill. Hey Jade.
Hey, how you doing, James? I'm grateful to be here today.
I'm so happy to have you because, I mean,
remember, she used to work in AEW, now she's in WWE now.
I did just say this before we had an error recording, but it's 100% the truth. I have a lot of friends who just aren't into professional wrestling. It's just not their thing. But whenever I want them to come over to watch an AEW pay-per-view, all I have to do is show them a picture or video of you, and they're immediately interested.
That's awesome. I mean, that's what I'm here for. But our company, I mean, we bleed all the time. We go through tables and we take tags. I mean, we should be drawing them in. That's what it's about. Scary movies. Let's do it.
Yeah. The horror fans. I mean, that's why there's such...
Let me tell you that Jade Cargill, she's really hot, in my opinion.
You sit on a
giggity.
Sorry, guys, I need to name of some more. You know, Crackminer would say it was Jade Cargill.
Giggity.
a huge crossover between professional wrestling fans and horror fans. I think it's the appeal of fictionalized violence, but also with that little bit of danger there to make it exciting.
Yes. I mean, did you guys not see CM Punk like dripped and like drowned in blood? I mean, can't get better than that.
That is what I appreciate about AEW is that you guys definitely have the blood. I don't need it always, but it adds that sense of danger and that sense of like, oh, these people really are out there putting their health and bodies on the line. It's like when you watch an action movie and people are getting shot and there's no blood. It's like, this isn't a realistic depiction, but when there's actual blood, it's like, okay, this is more like what it really is.
Exactly. I try to tell people all the time, when you get punched in your face, what are you going to do? Say, oh my gosh, like, no, you're not going to do that. You're probably going to curse, go off, and then like beat somebody's ass. Like, come on. Let's be realistic here.
I really appreciate that. Speaking of horror movies, what's your association with the genre? Have you always been a fan of them? Are you a latecomer to the genre? Because it seems like horror fans span the whole range of that. Like some people lifelong fans, some people just got into it, and that doesn't dictate necessarily how like true of fans they are.
So I've been watching horror movies forever. Like I remember when Blockbuster was a thing, and
Oh, Blockbuster. Who remember who remember that store renting movie Blockbuster videos? Every Friday night, me and my brother, we go pick up some movies. You know, I can't watch horror that time. I pick up like the Disney stuff. And like growing up like a little bit, like later on, I think since 5th grade or 6th grade, I started watching horror movies. And my first one was Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street, like Freddy Krueger, then the Chucky, then the Ghostface, Scream, on and on, you know what I mean? And yeah.
me and my brother on Fridays, we always got everybody in our family got a movie, and then we got pizza because Pizza Hut was right next door to Blockbuster. So we would, you know, back in the day, you had to guess if the movie was gonna be good based off, you know, the
cover.
Yeah, the cover. We would literally just pick the bloodiest, scariest ones, and those are the ones that weren't that good. But but I'm always like scary movies.
Be honest, when they showed all the movies, I never seen them.
I love, I have like a very cryptic side. So I like, you know, historical graveyards. I love all that. When I lived in France, for example, I can't think of the cemetery right now that's in Paris, but I loved it. Like I love those kind of, horror movies are my thing. Scary movies are my thing. Anything like historical and creepy, for some reason, it just draws me. I love it. And so every time we go to a different city, I always try to figure out what's a historical graveyard or anything like that. We were just in, where were we? Boston. And I was going to check out a cemetery when I was in Boston. However, it was raining. It was just really, really bad weather. And I you know, muddy and all that stuff in a cemetery. I couldn't do it. But yeah, that kind of stuff intrigues me.
I love the idea of like cemetery tourism. I've never heard of that. Checking out the cemeteries from all the towns you visit.
It's peaceful, but I'm like an old school. I like to feel that old vibe of like getting scary. I like turning off all the lights, and like any type of way I can get scared, I try my best to do it.
Well, that makes sense with the old school that you picked, The Evil Dead, for us to discuss today from 1981. This is one of the most cult classic horror movies, and it's such a...
The Evil Dead. That's a really good movie. That Sam Raimi, you know, who did horror movies, and also he did the Tobin Bell Spider-Man saga. He direct more into the horror movie franchise business back in the days, and also he did Doctor Strange one, the multiverse one, into the horror scene. That's the horror a little bit when, if you guys see the one, when Scarlet Witch snapped Charles Xavier, Professor X's head, that part jumped me.
Low budget indie movie. It's one of those movies that I find really interesting because I think the sequels and everything that came after it really are what made it popular. But that first movie, it's a classic and it's so homemade. I feel like a lot of people who are into like Ash, the character that Bruce Campbell plays, they would watch this first movie and be like, that's Ash? Like it's just it's so different.
I thought it was so good though.
Yeah. I would tend to meet Bruce Campbell in February, but he canceled. I know you're going to in medical issue right now. So, hey, take care of yourself first. So I would gentleman him, but he going to bad health issue right now. I think if I remember, he going to like. I'm guessing that he have like cancer. Like I don't know. I remember Geek Zip podcast telling me. I don't remember he telling me that he have cancer or something else, but I don't remember. It was a while back. Cause Geek supposed to met him too, a while back, but he fine illness.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
I was born in 92. So maybe like for me being, I was probably the first time I seen it, I was young. I was maybe like 7 or 8, maybe
wow.
younger than that. I know. And it was the most, like, just the cover. It was so scary. That was probably one of the scariest movies I watched growing up. And every time I watch it, I have not watched it in a while. It brings back that feeling. I don't know, like the blood, just the goriness of it, and just being in the woods. That was scary to me. Like I had to, at one point, we'll watch it and we'll have to pause and take breaks in between. So it was a great movie for back in the day. I wouldn't think it was a low budget at all. I mean, I know it's a low budget, but I would have never guessed for a 1981 movie it was such a low budget. They did a great job.
Oh yeah, this was, I think, 13 people. That's it. Just went out to the woods in Tennessee and just filmed this thing.
Then 13 people filmed this movie in Tennessee with a low budget, but that was a good movie. And also, they're like the Evil Dead, the remix or the reboot, what they call it, but I don't know. They are really good. Army of Darkness, that was really good. Well, Bruce Campbell as Ash, that was firearm with his hand. Diabolical, man.
And it was notoriously a difficult shoot. What's wild is that it was written directed by Sam Raimi, who has gone on to do such huge things. He's about to have Doctor Strange 2 come out, and he started with this weird little movie in the woods.
And I think he was, what, 20 at the time?
Dude, he had just turned 20 when he made this movie.
Wow.
Like, what have I done with my life?
I'm gonna ask, have you seen Doctor Strange 2? People on the in the chat. You know, I tell you a little bit about it already. So yeah, that movie was good. Different multiverse.
Jesus.
Wow. He accomplished a lot in that one movie, in that one film. So I mean, at 20, that's great.
What I love about Evil Dead is exactly what you were mentioning. It just feels so scary. I started watching horror movies when I was really young too, probably around the same age, like 7, 8 years old. And I remember like slowly making my way through these titles I had heard of: Friday the 13th, Halloween. Evil Dead was.
Chuck Michael, I think I saw Doctor Strange 1. Well, you can watch Doctor Strange 2 Disney Plus now. You know, I tried to find that movie, DVD, Blu-ray, at Walmart. I can't find it at Walmart no more. Even if they have it released, then I have it. Because that movie was really good.
One of the last ones that I felt brave enough to do because of the cover and its reputation. Like, it has this reputation. It was one of the video nasties in the UK, and it was like banned and everything. And I think it still has an NC-17 rating. I mean, I think it's befitting that it has that rating because like the gore and the scary makeup, and especially in the era of VHS, when everything looks grainy and there's the tracking and everything, it just looks like it could be a snuff film, like something that was actually real and happened.
Exactly. And that's, I think the woods and just the character of the movie, that's what made it so unique. It wasn't, Today we use all these 3D and 4D and all this kind of like graphics. Compared to back then, it was real. Like it's something that would make you, if you ever seen a cabin like that in the middle of nowhere, you probably would say, all right, I've seen this before. Like I think I'm not gonna go this way. It was very realistic to me, and that's why I had to take breaks in between watching the movie. But that's where I started off with. I mean, like Child's Play, Leprechaun, you name it.
Yeah.
That's what I like Candyman, like that's what I liked. And maybe it being so low budget made.
Yep, I like Chucky, the Child Play. Good movie, great franchise. Leprechaun, kind of funny. Remember back in, oh, I don't know, you guys watch this. Leprechaun Back to the Hood. That movie is funny. People told me about it a while back. My friend who loved horror movies, also horror stuff, that he sent me a con. I look at it and go, bro, that's from the East Coast con. He's not gonna go to the West Coast, not yet. But my goal to go to like different horror cons to try it out. But I don't have the Brent money. But one day I would try it out.
It so realistic.
Definitely. I think that adds a lot to why it's so scary, because when movies have a bigger budget, you can maybe start to see the seams of like where the money went and how these things are faked and done. But with this, you're watching it and you're just like, how did they do that? The makeup effects.
Oh my, the makeup was so scary.
Yeah. And the voice of the Deadites and the possessed people as they're screaming at Ash.
Come on, Marcus Shane, let me out! I'm all right now! It's your sister, Cheryl!
Whatever modulation they did with those voices is terrifying.
It's crazy. It's realistic. Everything was just so realistic. Like it's in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. Anything can happen. Anything.
I also have a special love for this movie because Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, and I think the entire cast, come from Michigan, which is where I'm from. I'm from right outside Detroit. And so even one of the characters has a Michigan State University sweater on.
It was in the beginning, if I'm correct. It was a woman, wasn't it? It was one of the women.
Yeah, it's Ash's girlfriend, Linda, I believe, has the MSU sweater. And I went to U of M, so a little bit of rivalry, but like still appreciate the Michigan throwback there.
Yes.
Have you been to Tennessee? I don't know if where they filmed this still exists as a location. I bet it doesn't. I bet it's just woods now.
Well, looking at the history and everything, they were saying that they burnt it down. They burnt it down. The only thing existed is the chimney.
Oh, okay.
I would love to go see it, but they say it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I think they really just found this cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere. I know that as the shoot went on, because it went on for several weeks and it was starting to get cold and crew members were leaving because it was such an arduous filming process. I know that like by the end, when they were only shooting outside scenes, they were literally burning furniture to stay warm. So they were just like burning everything.
Yeah, I mean, like they say they were living in the house too.
Yeah, because like there wasn't enough nearby places to go, and it didn't have plumbing. I think
that's creepy.
Yeah,
that's creepy. Unless it's we have to have a whole crew stay in the house. Like there's no way at all.
It's funny though because this one really sets the template for like the cabin in the woods cliche almost. The movie Cabin in the Woods is part.
That movie I love so much. You know who he is? The guy, Chris Hemsworth, the Muddy Thorn. And this girl next to Thorn, Chris Hemsworth, she's a Power Ranger actor from Jungle Fury. Do you guys know that about? So, yeah, she's a Power Ranger actor for Jungle Fury. She's a Yellow Ranger, so yeah.
parody, and a lot of the shots and the setting, it lifts directly from this film. Like there are clear homages to this movie just being taken directly.
Yes, it was a lot of homage in this movie. I think it was Jaws is in this movie, like a poster for Jaws. What's another one? It's
Hills
like,
Have Eyes?
Yes, that was one of them. That was one of the rip posters, correct?
Yeah, it's like ripped down in the bomb. And I think what's funny about that is Hills Have Eyes is a Wes Craven movie, and then Wes Craven later made Nightmare on Elm Street, and in that movie they're watching Evil Dead, so it's kind of like a back and forth.
It's so weird, right? I love it. I like stuff like Rose Red, that kind of thing. So
okay.
Yeah, people don't know about Rose Red, maybe because it's such a long movie.
Yeah.
But I like that as well.
Is that the Stephen King miniseries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody Pet Sematary. Come on.
Original.
Oh, Pet Cemetery. Never watch it. Oh, you know who loved the Pet Cemetery? Birdo. One of his favorite movies.
Or remake?
The original. I like the original. You know what? For a remake, I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed. For me, remakes, I'm not a big fan of remakes because it's like with technology and everything happening today, it's very unrealistic. But that remake, I actually went to the movies and I watched it and I enjoy it. Like the new Scream just came out. No, the Scream, I wasn't a huge fan of it.
No, you weren't.
Oh, not the new one. I love Scream, but a lot of unrealistic parts in it where I was like, she could have called sooner or whatever she had to do. Same thing with Chainsaw Massacre that just came out.
Yeah, you didn't like that one?
I just feel like if I'm FaceTiming somebody on a bus and people are getting slaughtered, I would think that.
Oh yeah. Another story to talk about that movie. The Netflix one. I'll tell you about it. Do not watch it. So I should talk about what's good horror movie to watch and bad horror movie to watch.
Somebody would say, hey, this does not look fake. We're going to call the state patrol or whatever it is. People are going to fly in regardless if it's an hour away from everything. Like, we're going to figure this out. And it's more than 10 people getting slaughtered on a bus. I don't know. I would have tried my best. We would have had to all jump on this guy on the bus rather than like just getting
not everyone's Jade Cargill, Jade.
No, but like, I don't know. It's a fight. What is it? Fight or flight? I don't know. Like, we're going to have to do something. And then at the end, the woman got out the window. So no one tried to like, nobody.
Oh yeah, who gets cut in half there?
Yeah,
she's trying to get out.
Nobody tried to open nothing up. Nobody tried to break a window. No, I mean, like, I don't know. I think I'll become Hulk at that moment trying to save my own life. Scary movies these days are hard for me. So hard. So that's why I always go back to the original and watch the original, whatever they were making.
Yeah, it sounds like you're taken out when like your suspension of disbelief is broken when you're seeing stuff that just doesn't feel realistic to you or that like you wouldn't do in that situation. And that is so difficult in modern horror movies with cell phones. Cell phones ruin so many movie plots.
Everything.
Yeah, there's so many situations.
In general just ruin everything because you can Zoom, you can... I don't know. It's so much you can do. You can get on Facebook and go on live and just like, hey, you guys, there's a killer here. I am not playing. This is my location. This is my name. This is my birthday. Please, somebody call the cop. Everybody might think it's a joke initially, but once they see at least like something that looks so realistic, somebody, maybe 10 of your people that are watching your live will say, you know what, maybe I should call the cops.
I always like seeing how some movies try to deal with that by being like, oh, there's no...
Yeah, people are going, when you go live, only got 2 people. Sad. Anyways.
Reception or, oh, the Wi-Fi is out, just to like try to cover that up just so you're not asking that question while watching it. But yeah, then I can see why you like the older movies because
it's not realistic. They get on telephones.
Yeah, exactly. Evil Dead, there's nothing that these people can do in their situation. Even the bridge is gone by the time they wise up and try to get out of there.
I know. See, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, it's like, what could you do in that instant? It is nothing. He got to that bridge and it was like...
It's all like curled up and everything.
Yeah, in that moment, especially when I was younger, I'm like, what could he have done here? Nothing. You have to go down to maybe the river, and who knows what's down there.
So Evil Dead, of course, has its sequels, Evil Dead 2, which is half remake of the first one, and then half new story, and then Army of Darkness, where he goes back in time, and then the TV show. Oh, and there's a remake. Oh, did you like the Evil Dead remake?
I didn't watch the remake. I did not watch the remake because I'm an original person. So I gave like Candyman, and even Candyman was like totally different than what I would have thought it would be.
Did you like the Candyman remake?
I liked it. I wasn't disappointed. I liked it.
I like the old school one better than. I heard I'm gonna say better, but I never watched the new one. But I watched the old school Candyman. Recipe to the guy.
Just not what I envisioned. I thought, it was gonna really just play on the original, and it didn't. The old Candyman made his appearance in the new one, and that was cool. But it was something that I wasn't envisioning in at all. But I did not watch the new one. Don't kill me. But no, I did not. I like the original. I want to keep it there.
I mean, I love the original too. I gotta recommend you watch that remake.
Okay.
It is often regarded, and I will agree to this, as one of the best horror remakes ever made.
If it's not, I'm calling you out on Twitter.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay.
I'll stand behind it.
I believe you. This. You're a professional at this. I believe you. I'm gonna check it out.
I will put my reputation on the line to defend the 2013 version of Evil Dead. The cool thing about it is that, when you think of the original, like we've already discussed, you think of all the blood and the gore.
Oh my God.
Right? It's just nonstop. But there is a little bit of humor to the movie because, like, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, such big Three Stooges fans. That especially comes through in the sequel. But even in the original, there's a little bit.
The only thing that does work is this lousy horn. I'll go to hell. I'm not honking at you.
Abraham Lincoln united a nation that was deeply divided. He gave his life as a martyr for the cause of peace. Every hero's journey begins with a blank page.
That remake is just pure horror and maintains all the gore. There are some of the goriest things I've ever seen in horror movies in that Evil Dead remake, man.
Okay,
it is
all right.
nasty.
I literally have Evil Dead on my TV right now. So I'm going to check out the remake after, because I was like, you know what? I haven't watched it in like a year. So I was like, I need to watch it. Let me tune in and see what's going on and just refresh my memory. And then, so now that you're recommending this,
I would say check it out because, I think most fans of the series are still like, yeah, that's a good remake.
All right.
Yeah. Are you a fan of the sequels, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness?
I'm more of a fan of Evil Dead 2, yeah. And then the TV show ended in 2018,
I think? Yeah, it was 15 to 18, I think, was its run.
Okay. Okay.
Did you watch that?
Just a little bit of that. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched a little bit of it.
What's wrong with Army of Darkness for you? Is it too funny?
I only watched a little bit, the Evil Dead versus Ash, but I didn't have to watch the whole series. I made it.
Too comedic, not horror enough.
It's not horror enough. It's not horror enough because even in the original Evil Dead, it had just little pin drops of comedy of things that he would say throughout the movie. But it's too comedy for me. Comedy.
I like Army of Darkness, but I agree. I definitely rank it lowest out of all the Evil Dead stuff because especially the character Ash at that point.
It's comedy, straight comedy.
Yeah, he's just a cartoon character, and it's kind of funny, but I want to see some horror, some ass kicking.
That's where it came from. It came from, I don't know if they were trying to scare kids or something like that, but they did exactly what they were supposed to do in the first one, scare people, and it scared me, and especially as a kid. Again, I had to take breaks in between and say, all right, let's turn on the lights, let's refresh everything. All right, now we can watch it again because it was so dang scary, and then it just started adding more comedy to it. But the little comedy drops that they had in the first one was perfect. I didn't see any problems with it, especially what Ash was saying in between. So it was funny.
What are some of your standout favorite scenes or moments from this first movie that, even though you haven't watched it in a year, just immediately you think of when you think of this movie?
When was it a pencil they stabbed?
Yes, in the ankle.
Oh my gosh. That was a part that made me gotta grab something.
Yeah, exactly.
can I finish this? And the would you call them zombies?
They're like their technical name is Deadites. I don't know if they're possessed zombie.
Well, the one with when they stab with the pencil to the foot wasn't scary at all, but rather have like nails into it. That will be like, oh, you know what I mean? Painful. But yeah.
Whatever, you know.
I thought they were possessed, but
Yeah.
the one that was in the cellar.
Yes.
That one in the cellar, the woman in the cellar was probably like super creepy as she was just, that was
Yeah.
creepy.
She's like the demon hype man just down there like raising the roof and cheering on as everyone else is doing their shit. That's always stuck with me, the demon in the cellar, for sure.
I couldn't have dealt with somebody in the cellar the entire time taunting me. There's no way. Like, would have had to go. Period. There's no way.
Yeah, there's a scene where the cellar Deadite is screaming and then his possessed girlfriend is screaming and laughing and there's just so much noise going on.
Yes.
I'm like, how did you not just murder them?
That would have been easy for me. And then she turned back to human for a second.
Yep, that's what did
That
it.
was kind of, and that was kind of like, okay, this is scary. So those two moments, but the ankle part was just, I don't know. The whole movie had like, it was an instance when the woman had her nails and clawed through his face. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of that.
Yeah, especially as the movie continues, as it gets closer to the end, it's just nonstop happening. All these like crazy blood and gore shots. And that's the other thing about this movie is for as low budget as it is, it's no surprise that Sam Raimi became so successful because even with the limited money that he had, there were still a lot of cool artistic.
Yeah, I would agree with what Jim was saying. What Sam Raimi did with the low budget, they did really a great job on it. Like some horror movies are like bad with a low budget, and or some are really good horror movie with a low budget. Depend on the budget, you know what I mean? It's better with that. The one thing I don't like, how like back now in this day, it's more like TG. What's it called? Like the blood is not real. They like add like effect to it. CGI, yeah, CGI blood. Like it doesn't look like blood. Like when I'm watching the Saw 3D, like their blood, it's more like it doesn't look like blood. It looks like pink, like pink paint on it. You know what I mean? You know, like fake blood, but it looks like pink. So yeah, I don't like CGI blood at all.
Memorable shots. Right in the beginning, the tracking shot following the car as it's approaching the cabin, that's always stuck with me.
The swing and stops. And that kind of was like, all right, now you guys should know something is off. Like, right here. And just the trail, like you said, when it's showing like the back of the car, just a trail into the cabin. And it's like this narrow trail that nobody has tracked in years.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been enough. Like, all right, guys, this is something going on here. Nobody's been here. I can't do this. It was a lot of great scenes in that movie.
One of the very minor shots that always stuck with me is when things really hit the fan and the outlets start bleeding, like blood's just coming out the outlets. It's so cool.
Everything. Well, blood was coming down the whole camera at one point.
Yeah, on the projector, just bathing him in red. It's such interesting shots.
Everything.
When I talk to people about their favorite horror movies, I like to ask them to try to stump me with questions in a segment I call Stump James, where I actually use an image of Ash cutting off his hand and having a stump. So it's Stump James. Yeah. That's in the sequel, but yeah, I understand you have a few questions for me to see if you will stump me about the Evil Dead.
What country is the film banned in?
Is it still banned in the UK? Is that what you're looking for?
No.
Or no?
I don't know where it is. some other country. Canada? I'm guessing. All right. Tennessee? I don't know.
It's not.
It was actually, I think it was 2016, maybe.
Oh, it was like recently banned.
I feel like it is. I want to Google this right now, but
okay.
I feel like it just like came back, but it's banned in China.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Oh, now we know it. Damn, China banned The Evil Dead? That's crazy. That's something new.
That makes sense. You know, if a country's going to ban something, it's probably like China.
Yeah,
okay.
Like China.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'm pretty sure if you're a fan, you know everything. So the beginning when they were going over the bridge and a bunch of logs fell down. It was
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun fact.
Used also in another scene. What scene was it?
Like the same shot of the logs falling?
The logs, just the logs falling off the bridge. And in the beginning, it was like 3 like logs under the bridge that fell into the river. What scene were they reused for?
Like the physical logs. You're saying the filmmakers.
Log. It's not even a real log. It's not even a real log. They made the log. Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I don't. I'm gonna have to take a guess because I don't know for sure. So I will guess. I'm trying to think of all the things that Ash gets thrown into because he gets thrown into bookcases several times and shit's just falling all over him. And I know Bruce Campbell is literally just taking all those hits himself. He was like wanted to be kind of a stunt performer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's great. Were they used in the tree scene?
It was used in the tree scene. That's the only scene that you could really use it in. If you think about it, it was used in the tree scene, but it was also used from I cannot think what movie it was streamed from, but it came from also a prop in a previous movie as well.
Whoa!
I can't think of the movie right now, but it was also used as the prop from a previous movie. Yes.
Oh, interesting. I had never heard of this.
Yes.
You
gotta look it up.
Yeah.
That's probably as far as I could dig to get you into, because you like it. Everything else is trivial that you can Google, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm not good. My hands are up here. I'm not
Googling. I see you like look down for a second, so I don't know what you were doing. I don't know. At one point, I was down here playing with my dog. So right, exactly. You never know. So Ash's car. Do you know where the car? What other movies have the car?
Oh man!
In? You get just one. Just give me one, because I have one good one. Let's see, because you named a couple of movies that are very relevant today. So
is it Spider-Man?
It's Spider-Man.
Okay, I figured like most Sam Raimi movies probably have that car in it. Yeah.
It's Spider-Man. All right, you got me on that one.
Okay, cool. I will take my. What was that? Did I get 1, 2? I got 2 right.
You got 2. Yes. You got 2.
All right, I'll take that. I'm real happy about that.
Yes, man, these trivias. Don't come at me because I'm like, oh.
Well, Jay, thank you so much for joining me for this conversation. Loved talking to you. Loved talking Evil Dead. And I loved meeting your dog, Belle, before we started filming. Very cute dog.
Right. She's over here having the time of her life, eating everything.
I've also got to say, you are just an inspiration. Your build, height, and weight are the same as my height and weight. And yet we do not have the same physique. Not at all.
That lets you know that you can do it.
Right? I'm like, okay, that's the goal, I guess.
You'll probably, if you add muscle, I'm pretty sure you'll be way more in weight than I am.
Man. And yeah, please keep doing what you're doing because it is awesome. And I think it is really drawing a lot of people to pro wrestling who wouldn't otherwise be watching.
Well, if any movies want to contact me, I can scream my butt off, guys. All right.
Jade, the problem is you're not a believable victim. You can't. No one's gonna believe that someone's gonna a killer's gonna be able to get the jump on you.
Maybe from behind. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I trip. The typical old school ways. I trip. Maybe I trip on a branch or something, right?
Because you were just talking about coming after Leatherface in a bus, and I believe that you could take him even with this chainsaw.
Yeah, right. The way he threw that chainsaw is dope.
That was dope. He just threw it at her.
He was a linebacker in that movie. So
yeah.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks again, Jade.
Thank you, James. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Go get it. Go get it. Get out.
So, what do you think about Jay Cargo and Demi interview about the Evil Dead The first Evil Dead. What have you seen it? I seen the first one. 1, 2, and 3 in the remix. I need to finish watching the TV show. There are many Evil Dead. And so far, that's it. Like, comment, share. See you on the next video. Peace. I'm out. Alright guys, so that's it for that one. And I'm looking for the next clip. Oh, I found it. But I'll be back. I'm gonna get water. I'm kind of thirsty right now. So I'm gonna get some water. And just 3 more video, and that's it. Yes, I'm gonna play my new ones.
Welcome to the Big Ruddy Honda Show. Thunder crashes, darkness falls. Hear the voices through the halls. Scarlet and Shotzi take the stage, unleashing chaos, fear, and rage. Freddy's waiting in your dreams. Jason's hunting by the streams. Art the Clown brings twisted pain. Jigsaw's playing deadly games.
Feel the fire in your soul. Hear the crowd lose control. Raise your fists into the sky.
Tonight the legends never die. Welcome to the Big Rudy Horror Show. Into the darkness we all go. Action figures, horror games, emblems and icons, famous names.
The conjuring spirits come.
Insidious shadows start to grow.
Final destination seals your fate.
The chamber of horror rolls away.
Chucky laughs beneath the light.
Creatures rising in the night. Fear and madness side by side. There's no place left to hide.
From the movies to the screen, living out the darkest dreams. Heavy guitars and pounding drums. Hear the sounds of evil.
Sitting like the cloud. Six of the king. Whoa.
The nightmare never
We are the monsters. We are the screams. Living forever inside your dreams. Through the darkness, through the pain, the horror show will reign. Welcome to the Big Rudy Horror
All right, guys, I'm back. Get some water for my throat. So the next topic I would talk about Birdo, Man Cave. So he gonna rank each vampire movie tier list. You know, you got your Count Dracula, you got Blade from Marvel, and The Lost Boys. I know that. So far, I need to get into the vampire horror session more. I know a little bit because mostly I watch more slasher horror more. And well, and that's it. I need to watch more. And for use, I'm put Birdo out. So it's for use. Birdo, great guy. Funny guy too also.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be ranking the vampire movie. So this is a tier list. You can go to tiermaker.com, type in the search bar, whatever tier list you want to find, and it'll give you a blank table and images of DVD covers, video covers, whatever. You can drag and drop into tier lists. So how it works is, here we have all of the vampire.
Yeah, it's been a while that I did a tier list, but I need to get back into doing my own tier list. What horror movie grade I would get them if I like it. Like, you know, so the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. All right, Birdo, take it away.
Movies that have been put into this tier list. We have God Mode, which is the ultimate in vampire movies, and there's one or two on here. And we've got A, B, it sucks, Stake It, which is for the worst of the worst. And then we've got I've not seen it, because there's going to be some on here that I have not seen. So Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. I enjoyed the series when I did watch it. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I loved this movie as a kid. I was still in school.
I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, even the TV show. So I will put never watch it.
When this movie came out, I enjoyed it. I don't even remember the cast other than Matthew Perry. It was a good, fun movie. I enjoyed it. It'll go into B tier. Next up, we've got The Lost Boys. There's only one place for this, God Mode. Of all of the
Yeah, The Lost Boy was a great movie. Love it. And last year or this year, they did a reunion of The Last Boy. The cons I go to, the Creep IE, they did the Last Boy reunion. But I was on the budget, money budget. So, yeah.
vampire movies, The Lost Boys is my absolute favorite. I adore this movie. The soundtrack is epic. For 80s nostalgia, it's amazing. You got the sexy saxophone guy, that's amazing. The cast, Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, just so well cast. You'll recognize everybody in this. You know, Bill from Bill and Ted is one of the vampires. Everybody in this is just really, really good. It's funny. It's got horror elements to it, and Kiefer Sutherland looks badass in this movie. He is the only man that made a mullet look really, really cool. Okay, Dracula. This is one of the Hammer horrors. Without rewatching all of the Hammer horror Dracula movies, I'm not 100% sure which one this is just off this cover. I grew up watching Hammer horror movies with my grandfather. I love these movies. More for nostalgia. You know, they haven't aged very well at all, but you've got to take into account how old these things are. They were all made before I was born. But I used to love sitting with my grandfather on a Saturday afternoon and watching some old school horror movies, Universal monster movies as well. I always enjoyed them. I'm going to put that in A tier. If it wasn't for these movies back in the day.
For me, never watched that or seen it.
We would never have progressed on to the likes of The Lost Boys, etc. The original Blade. What a soundtrack. I don't...
Blade, the original one? Love it. I like the first one. I like the background story, how, you know, his mom that passed away she passed away with the vampires. Then you give birth to Blade. That's a lot of great background story. I like the fight scene. I think one of the Blade movies, you have Triple H in it.
Like rave or dance music or whatever the style of music is in this movie, but it works so well. Wesley Snipes, he's badass. The movie's dark. They took a Marvel property when Marvel films were mocked and ridiculed, and they made it cool. And if it wasn't for Blade, we would never have got X-Men and what has now turned into this Marvel Cinematic Universe. Love it or hate it, I love it. Even the films people say are awful in the MCU, I still enjoy. I even like Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm a nerd, but really enjoy this movie. I'm going to put it in God mode. Okay, Near Dark. I believe I've seen it. Don't remember it. I don't know if it would be fair to put it in It Sucks because I don't remember it. So I'm going to put it in B tier. I've definitely seen it.
I never watched that.
I definitely didn't hate it, but I don't really remember it. Okay, Let the Right One In. I don't know if this is...
Never seen that either.
The American version or the original version. I love both of them. Very good movies, very dark. I like them. You can go an A tier. There's some really weird stuff in these films, but I like them. From Dusk Till Dawn. No, the first time I watched From Dusk Till... I wanted to go to the cinema to watch it. Unfortunately, the laws in the UK in regards to age...
Dusk Till Dawn? I watched that movie. It was a long time ago, but I never remember it at all. But it was really good.
Verification to watch movies is quite strict, so I couldn't get into the cinema to watch this. The first time I watched it with one of my best mates when we were kids, and we had it on like a bootleg video. Put it on, and I'm watching what to me was just like this badass action movie full of swearing and violence and blood, and I'm like, this is a cool movie. And then suddenly there's like a record scratch where the movie just twists into this horror movie. This thing has so many quotable lines that are still used now. I mean, and let's not forget, this is George Clooney, peak George Clooney. I mean, this movie was so iconic. A lot of 80s and 90s kids have god-awful tribal tattoos from their neck all the way down to their elbows because of this movie. And yeah, at one point it was going to go all the way down to my hand, just like his, because it looked so cool. How times change and how much regret I have with some of my tattoos. But it's another God mode. Absolutely fantastic movie. Tarantino's brilliant in it. Salma Hayek looks phenomenal in this film. The vampires, when they turn, I love the effects of it, the comedy of it, the blood, the gore. Absolutely fantastic. The original Fright Night. I don't have the nostalgia for this.
The old school Fright Night, I never watch it, but I watched the art Fright Night.
because I didn't watch it until I was sort of in my 20s. And I enjoyed it, but it didn't age that well for a first time viewing. So I know a lot of people put this in the God tier. It's not quite there for me because I don't have the nostalgia. It is a fantastic movie. I really enjoy it, and it can go into the A tier. I'm probably going to piss some people off with this, but I have not enjoyed a single Underworld movie. Just don't like them. I don't know why. There's just something.
For me, I watched the first Underworld. It's like a vampire assassin, and like hunting down. It looked like similar to Blade, but for me, it was alright.
About them that I don't like. To me, they're like the Resident Evil movies. They just popcorn flicks, but not enjoyable for me. It's going in, it sucks. Sorry. The Fright Night remake. I don't know what the public opinion is on this. I really enjoy this movie. I think it's every bit as good as the original. Colin Farrell is fantastic.
Oh, that Fright Night? Fright Night? I watched that movie. That movie was really great. I like the story mode. Like, I don't want to spoil it if people won't watch the movie. That movie been out like a while back. Like, the neighbor is a vampire. So it's been a while. Like, I remember a little bit detail, but not that much. I go, guys, I watch a lot of horror movies. So
In this, he's creepy, yet you can see why people fall for his charm and stuff. It's a funny movie, really enjoyable, and David Tennant is absolutely awesome in this. And Anton Yelchin, who was tragically taken far too young, such a great actor. He was great as Chekhov in Star Trek. What was the movie he did where he could see like evil spirits? Or
I didn't know he passed away. That's something new for me. See, I learned something new. Recipes.
demons. Odd Thomas, loved that film. Very, very good actor. The Green Room with him, awesome. This is going into the A tier as well. The original Nosferatu. I watched this with my grandfather as a kid, and it scared the crap out of me. There's a remake from this year, which is one of the best vampire films there is. The original Nosferatu, that's going into the A territory as well. John Carpenter's Vampires. I was so excited for this movie because I love John Carpenter. The cast was fantastic, but I was let down by this movie massively. It's going into B. I know some people love it. I'm not one of them. Queen of the Damned, technically a sequel to Interview with the Vampire. Soundtrack is phenomenal. Everything else about this movie absolutely sucks.
I remember seeing that movie. It was alright for me. If I remember, one of them have like, what Dusty Dawn? I don't remember what vampire movie was. Like they were like having vampire strippers, but I don't remember one of them. Continue, Beers.
Stuart Townsend as Lestat, he is no replacement for Tom Cruise. I am not a Tom Cruise fan. I don't enjoy Tom Cruise movies. Tom Cruise's Lestat was so good. It's one of the few Tom Cruise movies I can sit through and enjoy his performance. And then he gets replaced by this guy that, just bores the pants off me. Sadly, Aaliyah died before the end of filming, but the effects in this film were garbage. The script is garbage. Stake it. I watched it once and hated it. And I rewatched it again because I liked the soundtrack. And Jonathan Davis from Korn is in the movie for a brief Blink and You Miss a cameo. And it was even worse the second time around. Some people love this thing. I am not one of them. Not at all. I can't even tell what this is. I don't recognize the DVD cover. It's going to have to go into have not seen it. Right, actually, while we're here, I'm going to take out the ones that I have not seen. I need to see this, The Addiction. Somebody was talking about this the other night. I definitely need to watch it. I don't recognize that. That can go in. Not seen that. Not seen that. Oh, there's so many of these I haven't seen. Hey, so I've taken out the ones that I have not seen. I need to watch The Addiction. I think I need to watch Once Bitten. These are ones I want to see. I don't know what this is. I don't recognize it. I've never heard of Vamp. I've never heard of Shadow of the Vampire, unfortunately. 30 Days of Night. This is an A-tier movie for me. I love the fact that they're in Alaska. They're going to get a month of no sunlight and vampires descend. This film is gory. Josh Hartnett. It's probably the most grown-up role Josh Hartnett played at the time, and he's absolutely brilliant in it. You take him seriously as an action hero in this movie because it's, while the whole idea of vampires is quite ridiculous, this is he plays a very believable guy fighting against them. It's very good. Very, very good movie. Definitely belongs in the A tier. Borderline God mode. Dracula Untold. I've got this on DVD. Didn't go to the cinema.
All the movies you haven't not seen, me either. I've seen none of them.
To watch it. I bought it on DVD, and I barely remember this movie because I was bored out of my skull. Obviously, there's a Welshman playing Dracula, or Vlad the Impaler, before he becomes Dracula. Charles Dance is in there, but yeah, it's going to go into it sucks, I'm afraid. I really didn't enjoy it. Dracula 2009, I can go and stake it. That film was shit. Absolutely shit.
I've never seen that two-barrel.
It was typical early 2000s stupid horror. I just didn't enjoy a thing about it. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter sucked. I didn't enjoy it. It was cool the first time. It was a bit.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln as a vampire, killing vampire, back in the days. I didn't like it.
Bit of a giggle, but for the most part, I didn't enjoy it at all. Dracula's Daughter. I've probably seen this, but I don't remember anything about it, so I'm not going to put in sucks or stake it. I'm going to put in I've not seen it, even though I probably have, just because I don't remember it. Bram Stoker's Dracula with Winona Ryder and Gary Oldman. God mode. I love this movie. It's not strictly a horror. It's more of a love story mixed in with horror, but it is so well done. The effects on Gary Oldman in this are next level for the time. Gary Oldman is fantastic. Winona Ryder is fantastic. Emma Reeves, he cannot do a British accent. Or I get some weird enjoyment out of his.
I've never seen it. Oh, because girl said that you have Bird's accent, because Birdo is in the United Kingdom, so
performance, he's trying, you know. But
Birdo is British, so he knows.
He's the only negative in this masterful film. I absolutely adore it. Blade 2, if it wasn't for the rubber band men CGI fight in front of the lights, this would be God tier. It's got some of my favorite insults between Ron Perlman and Blade. Absolutely love this movie. If it wasn't for the rubber band effects, then
that movie was really good. Blade 2
made this movie look older than the original. This would be A tier, and I would enjoy it more than the first. This would be God tier. I love the effects of obviously the vampires when the mouths open up. When I was a kid, Bros, it was one of the worst pop groups on the planet. And to see Luke Goss, or was it Matt Goss? I can't tell. They both look alike. To see one of the twins from Bros in this being such a nasty, horrible villain that was quite scary. Absolutely amazing. I wish I could put it into God mode, but some of the rubber band men effects in this movie severely let it down. Going into A tier. I can't see past that thing with the lights. It just pisses me off. What We Do in the Shadows. Definitely not a horror, but absolutely hilarious. I missed this on release, but somebody was like, yeah, you need to go and check this out. You'll love it. It is my type of humor. I love this movie, but it's not serious. I'm going to put it as a comedy, as a vampire movie that I will watch over and over again. It'll go into B. If this was a tier list of comedic horror movies, it would be up in God mode, along with Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That film is so good. All right, let me in. This is the American version. Let the right one in is the Norwegian version. Either way, I like both films equally. They are quite different. There's different... Well, the story is the same. There's variations of it. I enjoy both of them. Twilight Breaking Dawn. Right, I don't know which is the first Twilight. But I've seen the first one, and I haven't seen any of the rest because it sucked. I was with somebody else in a relationship. They took me to the cinema to watch it, and I ended up sat in the hallway. As soon as the twinkly, sparkly vampire, I was like, fuck this. Fuck this film.
Talking about Twilight. I watched the whole Twilight movie saga. I do like it. I admit it. I like Twilight. What's a good movie? But, people don't like Twilight. It's basically more into, like, the female part session. Only the girls love Twilight, but I never read the book, but I watched the movies. Let you guys know I was a Team Jacob, or Team Jacob all the way.
I'm leaving. I hate, with a passion, I hate the Twilight films. So that can go into Stake It, and even though I haven't seen it, that's going into Stake It because it's just more of the same crap. Vampire Lovers, I have seen this one. It was one of those films my grandfather let me watch. My grandmother was cringing because it's risky. I'm going to put it in B. Not the most memorable, but nostalgia. I love these movies. Salem's Lot. There is a scene in this movie, or this mini TV show. There is a scene that everybody remembers, and it terrified everyone. The one scratching on the window. Let in. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. This is a Stephen King movie or mini-series at its finest. I adore this. It is fantastic. The casting is great. The only complaint I have is there's not quite enough of the vampire. Straker is excellent and creepy, yet you can see he has like a little bit of charm in him. For an old movie, this is in the 70s. It is such a good one, and that's going into God mode as well. Did I tell you I love vampire movies? Dracula Dead and Loving It. I love Leslie Nielsen. I love Leslie Nielsen's Naked Gun movies. I loved him in Creepshow. This wasn't that great, but I get some weird enjoyment out of it. I'm going to put it into the B tier. Nicolas Cage, Vampire Kiss. Another one I know I've seen, but I barely remember it. So it's going to have to go into It Sucks. Nicolas Cage is very hit and miss. He's capable of doing amazing things. Like, watch Leaving Las Vegas. He is such a great, great actor. And then...
True, Nicolas Cage, he's a good actor. Some movies, I would say 50% good, 50% bad, you know what I mean? It's not him. It's just the writer.
He's capable of some absolute turd. This wasn't one of those absolute turds, but I barely remember it. Thirst. I've not seen Thirst. That's going to have to go there. Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. I have seen it. Didn't enjoy it. I'm going to put it in Sucks. Kronos. I don't think I've seen that. This isn't going well. Innocent Blood. I saw it. My mum used to work in a video shop or run a video shop when I was a kid. And I used to hire out all the vampire movies, and nah, it sucks. What is this? I've not seen that. I've not seen that. I think I've seen this. I don't think I enjoyed it. Priest. I've seen... Stake It. Blade Trinity. Now, Blade Trinity is universally hated by everybody. Kind of enjoy it. It's nowhere near as good.
Yeah, I agree with Birdo. I like the first two and not the third one.
There's Blade or Blade 2. But Ryan Reynolds' version of Hannibal Caine, while it kind of pisses on the comic book, he's hilarious. And you can see it's the start of Deadpool for him. I enjoy this movie. There's some There's some weird effects.
So no wonder he wasn't Deadpool 3.
Cast is too big. I can rewatch this. It doesn't suck. It's going to go into B tier. Brides of Dracula, I've definitely seen this. It's definitely a nostalgia thing for me with my grandfather. I'm going to put this into E tier just because of how much I love these old horror movies that I used to watch. Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. First time I
Oh, Dan Helsing with Hugh Jack. Love that movie. I remember watching a bunch of time. I remember we watched that in high school. So, for me, it'd be God tier. If I love that movie so much, I keep on watching it. I mean, that's a God tier for me.
watched this movie, I loved it. Second time I watched this movie, I loved it. And then I didn't watch it for like a decade. And I watched it about 2 years ago. And I was like, this movie isn't that great. The effects are pretty decent for the time. Hugh Jackman is Hugh Jackman. He is a good actor. Kate Beckinsale is a good actress. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. So I'm sorry, that's going into B. Interview with the Vampire. One of the few Tom Cruise films I can watch and really, really enjoy his performance. There's not many of them. The most part, if I see Tom Cruise in a movie poster, I'll do my best to avoid it. I just don't like the guy as an actor. I don't like him. I don't really like anything he's done outside of acting. I just don't like him playing less.
For me, I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan. Oh.
That was amazing. Brad Pitt, this, at the time, quite a newcomer onto the scene, this pretty boy. I think he did a great job. Kirsten Dunst as a child actor, off the charts. She was so good as a child actor. Playing first a child that wakes up all confused and then an adult stuck in a child's body. The film, Antonio Banderas plays an awesome villain. It's a beautifully shot film. Christian Slater's good in it. I adore this movie. One of my favorite vampires. It's going into God mode. One of the original Dracula Universal monster movies. Again, something I would watch with my grandfather. It's going into A tier. Just nostalgia. Byzantium. I didn't even know that was. I've not seen Byzantium because I didn't know it was a vampire movie. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. Jesus, there's more going in that I have not seen. So this isn't the original Nosferatu, is it? Got the original Nosferatu there. Did I not have the original? Oh, there. I thought that was the original Nosferatu. Right, I'm not sure what this is. If this is the 2025 remake, can't tell. I'm going to treat this as the 2025 remake, and it's going into God mode. This is one of the best vampire films ever made. It's a bridge between Count Olaf's Nosferatu and Bram Stoker's Dracula. Obviously, Nosferatu was somebody taking Bram Stoker's tale and changing it up for themselves, and that's what they did with this remake. Bill Skarsgård is phenomenal in this movie. The way he changes it, the pitch of his voice is so deep and creepy. The effects on him are absolutely amazing. It's kind of a throwback to these movies that I used to watch with my grandfather as a child. Johnny Depp's daughter is fantastic in it. I don't think I've seen her in anything else. She's really good. The cast is great. There's just nothing. There's nothing about this movie that I didn't enjoy. And I plan on rewatching it again really soon just because of how much enjoyment I got out of it. Daybreakers. Now, it's not a bad movie, but it is quite slow. It is quite a drag for me. I wouldn't go as far.
I never watch it. I never seen. I said I never watched it. I never seen it.
As to say it sucks. It's far better than Underworld and all of these others, but I put it in B. I'll never rewatch it. It was fine, but quite boring. There's so many films above it that I would rewatch, and movies down here that I clearly need to watch, but I'll never rewatch it. So it goes into it sucks. A bit harsh, but there we go. And finally, The Horror of Dracula. Again, another one I would have watched with my grandfather. Nostalgia and all the rest of it. I love the cheesy old Hammer horrors. I've rewatched a lot of them.
I never watch it.
In the last sort of 10 years, you know, with different film subscription services and things like that, I'm able to watch a lot more of these old things, and I enjoy them every time. A lot of people are going to say, "Oh, those movies suck," but it's the nostalgia. I mean, my grandparents are sadly not with me anymore, and a Saturday morning and afternoon was always Godzilla movies, vampire movies, werewolf movies, or RoboCop, Terminator. All the stuff my parents wouldn't let me watch. My grandparents let me watch them.
Yeah, my parents never want me to watch any horror movies as a kid, but my brother, he's the only one let me watch horror movies. And I realized that my dad really liked horror movies, but he didn't tell us. Like later on, he loved watching Jason, Friday the 13th. My mom, no, because I should not watch it because it's the devil. So, but I still watch horror movie. It's more entertaining. Cause I'm more into like superhero movies, comedy, horror, love movies, action movies, some sci-fi, but not into more to Western stuff.
And I love watching these movies with them. My grandmother would just be rolling her eyes, "These are crap. Don't let him watch that." And my grandfather was like, he'll enjoy it. And I always did. So do please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Any of the have not seens that I need to see, or am I better off just ignoring them? Any of these movies in Staked that you think are really good? I know a lot of you are going to be like, "You put Underworld in, it sucks." Personal taste. I'm allowed to have it, as are you. Much love to you all. Beardo out.
So what do you think about Beardo ranking all the vampire movie? Have you seen them all? I think a little bit, but I need to catch up on the vampire movies. So like, comment, share. See you in the next video. Rudy's out. Alright guys, one more and maybe I will drop the link. So let's go for it. So the next one. So Flavio. Not Flavio. File. So you know the Conjuring house, their problem just keeping getting worse. If people don't know what's the Conjuring house, if you watch the movie, you know the Ed and Lorraine Warrens, and no, you know the Conjuring movie saga, but based on a true story. But there is something going on about the Conjuring house, who had the right. So it's pretty crazy what's going on in the Conjuring house. And Flail is for use, so I can use it.
In the Conjuring House case and the trial and everything. And this is all around the case and the Conjuring House case and the trial and everything, all the legal stuff. Elton's not offering her more money. Elton can only take what's owed to him because he is now the bank. Article here. Attorney argues Caste Rife conspired with the plaintiff, Jacqueline.
And you know, Flario do more. Like she like to dig into it more in the country in the paranormal world. So they're allegedly with the Plainfield. So basically, there's going to be a sue or the Conjury house.
Sister in a lawsuit over the Conjuring house. Case that includes sordid ingredients made for TV movie, from ghosts and celebrities to deadly odd behavior.
So Hollywood tried to change the movie, about the Conjuring house, the story about Bathsheba while back. And, people bought the house. Like Solari go in there. They do filming, ghost hunting, all this stuff.
And intervention from distant estranged relatives. Her sister is estranged. They do not get along. Her sister and her mother, I believe, she has cut them out of her life many years ago. She does not like her sister. Her sister does not take care of her. They do not get along. All right, so all this is playing out. So the suit was filed in December, and the older sister.
So they take place there in December.
Jacqueline seeks to block the sale, that the case was strangely brought by Nunez's long-lost sister, the plaintiff, while simultaneously attempting to name the clear actors behind it, Summit and Stone, merely as an interested party. Accordingly, the very parties that plaintiff has named as merely interested parties, in this case, Nunez, Bellfire LLC, Summit Stone LLC, seemingly are true actors behind this entire dispute and are indeed true and proper parties to this action. Plaintiff's claims of mental capacity are merely an attempt to take the property out from under Hawes, and plaintiff is clearly conspiring with Summit and Stone. This is the big thing that I think is also important to look at. All right. Okay. You see the lawyer name, right? James Moriarty. And
so the lawyer name is James Moriarty. I cannot see it, so I'm glad Flair reading the name.
That represents Summit and Stone. Okay. This is James Moriarty on LinkedIn, working at Resnick and Caffrey. Jacqueline's sister's lawyer, his name is Michael Resnick. There's Michael Resnick, partner at KSPR. Yeah, KSPR. Paralegal at Resnick and Caffrey. So, do you guys understand? Resnick and Caffrey. So, who's paying for Jacqueline's?
So, basically, LinkedIn, it's more basically like to build your portfolio, like the career you did, like education, so to find a job that, like, I learned that for my community college and my university. You should get in LinkedIn to build your. It's basically building like a resume.
Sister's lawyer, and like the law says that the bank isn't supposed to get involved in the sale of this house. The bank, the lender, is not supposed to be dipping.
So the bank, then they take a loan out from the bank. I don't know. Because cause you have to show proof to your lawyer. Yeah, I take out. I don't know, proof or evidence that you need to show your lawyer about taking a loan. Cause I don't know about like I'm not like a banker or anything. So like this is like a new information I'm learning about this. So
their hands in that. Otherwise, banks would be screwing over people all the time and trying to steal the properties, right? So,
So yeah, basically, if you take a loan from the bank, you have to pay them back. If you don't pay them back, I take your property away from them, or your car, or anything that you owe from the bank. I think I know that a little bit, but not too much.
yeah, that's shady. And then we have Jason's live. What I want to show you guys was the lawyers. The lawyer is clearly someone who works with Elton's lawyers. Like it's very clear. So how is Jacqueline's sister getting more money for the house? Oh yeah, the auction where Josh has $4 million.
So now, now I get it. So basically, like selling the house to the owners or the land. So basically, you get like the family get like percentage of the house sale, the money. For example, like for my old house that I used to, we had to break it to 5. This is a sample. So if you have 5 family members and they need to break into 5 parts of the money.
Dollars to spend on this house. And now the sister comes out of the woodwork out of nowhere. Come on. So I think if she has control over Jacqueline and then this balefire gets dissolved, like it's easier for her to get control of the house kind of deal. And then as a reminder, Elton is working with Josh in October of 2025. He announced it. The house sat vacant since then and was headed to foreclosure this fall before Summit and Stone, an LLC started by Elton Castay, purchased the underlying mortgage. He purchased the mortgage this day, October 8th or 7th or whatever, and was like, well, we were planning to do this, but I guess there's no auction now. Tee-hee. So like he's lying to you right away. All right. He's a liar. There's a lot of shady stuff going on. I do recommend also that you follow Ms. Paranormal on Facebook. And just recently she posted, there is a neighbor to the property. The neighbor says that Elton is dealing from the bottom of the deck and desperate. I personally watched him illegally go on the property and put up cameras. Elton does not own this property. Elton owns the deck. It is illegal for him to go on the property and do any work on it.
So this was a short clip of Flario, but this is a clip from my other video on this. So there's more information about the country, how the Flario talk about. So let you guys know, I need to watch it more detail, and I can share the news, what's going on in the country house. So like, comment, share. See you on the next video. Rudy is out. All right, guys. I will drop the link. And let's go from there. Let me put my music. And no one doesn't hit the link, I will call it a day.
You can throw it all away when things break, when things shatter. Write it on your face, every little detail matters. Only in me. I feel the tension in my veins, like a spring that won't release. Every secret, every stain, still echoing underneath. I'm the coil, I'm the weight, I'm the ghost you can't escape. Only in me, it never fades. Only in me, the mess you made. You try to hide, but I still see everything lives. Yes. Yeah. Only in me. Yeah, you say you didn't know, but you knew from the start. Every crack in the mirror came straight from your heart. You play the victim, point fingers, rewrite the scene. But the truth don't vanish, it just hides in between. Every lie that you told, every mask that you wore, got you pacing in circles, still knocking on the same door. Try to bury the past, but it's stuck in your chest. Even silence gets loud when you're fighting yourself. Only in me. For me, brother, you don't know what you've seen. Love one another, but it's never what it seems. Lie for me, brother, hide behind the cover. When everything breaks, you run from each other. No one's ever truly good. No one's ever truly evil. We do things you never should, and we're never really equal. No one's ever truly good. No one's ever truly evil. We do things we never could. Still pretending we're all people. Take your best shot, go ahead, release pressure. All that anger just turns into a stretcher. Carrying weight that you never addressed. Now it's living in your lungs, now it's stuck in your breath. Propaganda in your head, got you lost in the spin. Calling me out, but you're hiding your sin. You built this fire, now you're feeling the heat. But the truth don't die, it repeats, it repeats. You point your finger, but it comes back to you. Only in me, it never fades. Only in me, the mess you made. No man is good, no man is free. We carry shadows. Only in me. Only in me. Only in me. Only in me.
All right, guys, no one didn't hit the link. So I'm heading out. Before I go, if you missed the last stream, I talk about Terrifier, Art the Clown, the first one, and Hello Eve. So this Sunday, I will go live, continue with Art the Clown, Terrifier 2, and so far, that's it. And remember, like the stream and like the new song, and go subscribe to my Big Rudy Horror Show so you can find all the horror content, like the horror movies, horror TV show, horror video games. I forgot to cover the video game part because they announced the new Daylight by Night. They announced Scooby-Doo and Art the Clown. but Art the Clown coming in November. But they're a video, so yeah. Then I'm gonna share something I've been working on. Where is it? Sorry guys, I forgot to. I'll find it.
Welcome to the Big Ruddy Horror Show.
So this will be my new intro for the horror show. So I can make clips. Good stream. Yeah, thank you, Chef Maku. And that's it. Rudy is out. Have a great night. See you on Sunday.